All right, y'all, let's get into the show right now and talk about what it do with Chris Paul. Because Chris Paul was traded from Phoenix to the Wizards, and then he got traded from the Wizards to the Warriors. Ooh, Chris Paul is winning now. And who went to Washington in exchange for Jordan Poole? Let's talk about it. So, several days after agreeing to send Bradley Beal to the Phoenix Suns in exchange for a package including Chris Paul, the Wizards agreed to send, Chris Paul to the Warriors, which made me scratch my head. Not my hair, I ain't got nothing, but my head. I was like, dang, how that gonna work out? Where Chris Paul gonna play on the Warriors? What style is he gonna play? Is he starting? Let's get into it. So I ain't gonna get y'all bored with all this second round, first round package, swap. Let's get to the meat of this story right now. All right. So Chris Paul, we know his history has been battling Golden State in the playoffs. It seemed like a decade or so, right? All those Clippers and the time he slipped or got crossed over by Steph and just the battles and the wars. Now he's wearing their colors. So we see that happening now. Chris Paul, 38 years young, averaging 14 and 9 across 59 games, but always off injured when you need him most. Let's just be real, even about the homies, right? So you see him now going with Steph Curry, and everyone's saying, what the hell? What is this? Ask Chris about it. Chris says, quote, I'm excited. I'm really excited. To me, that's a shock response. Like, keep it positive, obviously. Be real. Yeah, you are excited, but damn. He just said the same thing twice, just added one word. I'm excited. I'm really excited. Like, he's in shock. I mean, look, you're living in LA, the family's in LA, right? Then you go to Phoenix, and that was, back and forth. Can't say difficult, but look, it's a stress on any family. Then all of a sudden you got your mind wrapped around Washington for 5 seconds. Then you're like, I'm about to buy out of that and go to the Lakers or the Clippers. Then it turns out you ain't going to neither. You are going to the Golden State Warriors. Wow. Now, this obviously means that Jordan Poole is gone. Jordan Poole is gone because of these numbers right here and these stories right here. You went from 17 points a game, 51% shooting, 39 from three, to 10 points a game, 34 shooting overall, and 25 from three. He also had a tricking scandal, spending $500,000 on a date. I don't know what the hell. That just became news for no reason. I don't know if it's real or not. Who cares? But funny. And we all know when Draymond punched him, when Draymond gave him one of those, it was going to be a choice. Now, they couldn't do it in the season because they just paid Jordan Poole. Actually, they paid Jordan Poole because of the punch. Let me get that correct. And then they were like, what are we going to do? Well, they saw how it played out and realized we were horrible on the road. Why are we horrible on the road? We had no team chemistry. Team chemistry shows its ugly face or its beautiful smile on the road. This was one of the worst, if not worst, road teams in the NBA. They weren't together. And it was part because of the issue of Jordan Poole versus Draymond Green. Draymond Green has his opportunity to go elsewhere this offseason. So they made a choice. The ultimatum. They've had the gun to their head, Draymond or Poole. They said, it ain't Poole, fool. So get up out of here. So that's where that went. They chose their emotional leader. All right. The only other part of this that I thought was interesting was Chris Paul, how he found out he was traded to the Wizards. He was on a plane, and he thinks Isaiah Thomas had a role in it, which is funny too. But he was on a plane when he heard the news. Ain't it random, dog? It is crazy. That's the same way I found out I got cut from the San Diego Chargers. I literally was watching SportsCenter. I was like, oh, what happened with the Chargers? I'm looking at the bottom of the screen, the ticker, breaking news. And I'm like, damn, what happened? San Diego Chargers. Like, ooh, what happened to that dude from the Chargers? Defensive end. Damn, that's the position I play. Marcellus, Wiley. Whoa, wait a minute. We didn't have DVR back in those days, so I just had to take it. I just had to eat it. I was like, God dang, phone blowing up. Oh yeah, I'm gone, bro. So that's crazy, man. But Chris Paul, and then just to think that James Jones, who was the general manager of Phoenix, a dude that Chris Paul played against, a dude that Chris Paul is way better than, became the guy who had the power to trade Chris Paul. Y'all catching this? Ain't it random? Ain't it wild? The intersection of life and sports and just personality. So just want to know from y'all in the comments in this huge trade, who won the trade? Who won the deal? And also, do you think it was an ultimatum situation? Did they really have the gun to their head, Jordan Poole or Draymond, or was there something else?